And it's on again. Great. Hi, folks. This one's a 2-for-1. It's going to be 10 to 15 minutes long. Nobody ever watches my channel. YouTube struck again. I lost 18 followers. That's great. Usually they take 2. I gain 2. They take 2. Well, unfortunately, I'm deeper in the ghetto because Uncle Alan's the wrong kind of Asian. Uncle Alan's the wrong kind of skin color. Okay? They don't like me. And they know that because once the paperwork comes out and everything comes out, a lot of people are going in the United States are going to get arrested. And they're going to say, hey, it's not my fault. I was following orders. Yeah, explain that to your roommate who's trying to anally rape you. Okay? Now, 2025 is coming close, folks. And if you're working for any of the Alphabet Group and Google, I'd be worried. Okay? You're going to prison. You could get tried. You could get anal rape. So think about it. You went to fancy computer school, you're a millennial, and you got to figure out how much you can swallow. This is the hard truth, folks. Now, this 2-for-1, we're going to talk about, first part, new wave of preppers. Okay? If you want to get views on your channel, just stick on the word prepper on it. Okay? We have number 1, panic preppers. Because everybody noticed they're in a panic. Why not we get some views and show people we're panicking too and complaining about prices and stuff. Not doing anything about it. Okay? Panic preppers. Instead of panicking, remain calm. Be normal. If gas prices go up, don't drive and complain to your congressman, the fuel company. Take a bus, ride a bike, walk, get off your fat ass. Okay? And if you really don't like it, go to their corporate office and slung you know what at them. A lot of it. It comes from cows, homeless people. You have them put them in a bag and throw it over the fence and hit their corporate office. Hall preppers. People find a great niche of going and shopping in empty supermarkets. And we got this price at $400, and we got that one at $26, and this is the last can or next to the last can of this, or we're fighting over toilet paper in the parking lot. Since the pandemic in 2020 and 2021, and we're still part in the Red Dragon, not all of it because it's dying out. And nobody tells the government about this because they're kind of stupid. Okay? So we got the hall preppers. They'll be all listed down below. Now, prepping is a buzzword. I keep telling people this. Keep telling people, get this book. It's listed down below by Linda King. It's a textbook. It's college level. You need English 1A or 2A to understand it. And a lot of you don't have education higher than a 5th grader, really. Okay, if Uncle Alan makes you take a test, it's like, gee, you need to go back to school for another 10 years. But I graduated out of high school. You should get your money back. Okay, I really love this book. It's funny as hell, too. But people panic, and they go into another phase of buzzwords, survivalists, back-to-earthers, homesteaders, whatever. Or Rambos, or Batman in the Boondocks. Now, Rambos are the guys who, dressed in tactical, say weird things in tactical, run around and camouflage and jump around. In real life, if they get caught in a conflict, they could get executed, shot, imprisoned. Whatchamacallit, a lot of people don't realize, you go to jail in 3 different countries. You could be a terrorist. You could be an idiot terrorist. You could be a criminal. You could do all 3. But people don't understand that. That's why I tell people you have to look normal. You could throw on a camouflage jacket if you're hunting deer, not a problem. You could do this, but change like that if you need to. Common sense. Okay, so make sure you look at the bottom description box. I have the D King's book again down below. We had the atom bomb people, and they still do their whatchamacallit, their segments, screaming, yelling. I'm looking at them like, who's laughing at old Uncle Al? I already got my bomb shelter. I did this before I had my strokes. I reinforced it. I bought it. Nobody could get up there. Nobody can get down from there. And nobody knows where it is. So I could live there for 2 years. I have figured out everything to the punch. I go there every few months. Check it. Because I own the property. Well, my nephew owns the property because Uncle Alan had 2 strokes. So he's like blah, 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 in the legal system. So my nephew owns the property. And basically it's an abandoned gold mine. Very nice, very comfortable. Because what did Uncle Alan did with the galleries? Instead of putting all his money into a $100,000 home or whatchamacallit, bomb shelter in the backyard, Uncle Alan has 3 galleries in there. I have a trailer in there. I have enough room for a cow and a calf or goats and pigs, whatever kind of livestock I have to bring in there. And I have enough room for my 250 and my ATV. And I have a workshop. And everything's sealed up. And nobody knows where it is. Even my nephews can't figure out how I conceal it. I could get up there either by F-250 with 4-wheel drive. And a lot of people don't know how I got that trail cut out, but it gets me there. And if you're stupid enough to go in there, good luck. Tired. So I don't have to worry. Let everybody nuke themselves to hell. Because a lot of these fear porn channels on these, a lot of panic preppers are showing like, yeah, and this is going to happen when we have a nuclear war. They're showing maps from 50, 40, 30 years ago. There's no bases there. That's a shopping mall. It's a bird sanctuary. The Chinese own it. The Russians already own it. So why the hell they're going to nuke it? Now, they are going to nuke the East Coast, and fairly hard. The only place they're going to really nuke and pound the hell out is Chicago. Okay? This is part that, whatchamacallit, we'll go back to the preppers. Why Chicago gets nuked a lot. It's a railroad hub. It's next to Canada. It's a port hub, an airport hub, a communication hub. Also, Lori Lightfoot. Okay? You deserved her as a mayor, and you deserve to get nuked. How many times did they get nuked? Worse than San Francisco, and San Francisco gets, and Bay Area gets nuked 18 times. So you think what happens to Chicago and Ontario and the whole Great Lakes area? Yeah, Return of the Fishmen. I wouldn't be living in Ohio. Okay? That's why Chicago gets nuked and leaves a big atomic footprint. But nobody ever watches my channel and everybody thinks Uncle Al's crazy. So live in Chicago, be happy. Like I said, you don't have a damn chance. Even if you escape, you don't have a damn chance. You only have maybe, if you know what's going ahead of time, pack your bags and leave 2 days, fine. But if it's coming in within 1 hour to 30 minutes or less, you bought the farm. Okay? That's it. You can't do like couples get, and we'll get some plastic garbage bags and fill it up with dirt and put some doors up and cover it, and we'll be all smashed in, and our dogs and cats and everybody behind this piece of crap. This is why I tell everybody whatchamacallit, where the wind blows. Okay, Uncle Alan's serious. Uncle Alan studied this 6 ways to Sunday. And I got the Soviets books. Okay, on nuclear warfare, civil defense, and how they did it. Their civil defense, I checked recently, it's not as good as it used to be, but it's good enough. Our civil defense, piece of crap. Okay, and that's why you get nuked, Chicago. Okay, then number 3, we got the EDC and Gearhead preppers. Every so often, like, I have to sell my freeze-dried food. You could survive on this bucket of food for 30 days. Yeehaw. Or, hi, I'm an EDC kind of guy, and I have a pile of these kind of gizmos and that kind of gizmos and this. Okay, and they're trying to sell you flashlights all the time. Or sell you buckets of food. I challenge these people. Eat the damn buckets of food. Or even better, great. It takes a UBS charger. We don't have one. We have AA batteries or AAAs. And they look at me and they're going to start to cry. And I said, do you have a solar charger for it? And they look at me like, I don't have any kind of charger. It's like, Lord, I mean, this is why Uncle Alan's retiring. I quit doing bushcraft. I quit doing guns because there's a lot of stupid people shooting off their wee-wees off. Okay? So we got the gear, we have the EDC and Gearhead preppers. And they're little toys they pile around. It could be a gun, it could be a knife, it could be a flashlight. Doesn't matter. All right, they make a lot of videos. They make a lot of money. If you buy this or you buy our fantastic box right here, I'm not 12 years old. I'm 62 years old and I'm pissed as hell. Okay, and then we got the Musclehead preppers. These guys, I'm working out. I'm running, I'm jumping, I'm tumbling, I'm getting my cardio. Great, that's fine, but what other resources do you have? Well, I got this battle rifle, and I got this 22, and I got this Wonder 9, and... No, I mean, other resources. Do you have skills? Well, I used to do this, and used to do that. No, I want to see certificates. Well, I used to have a certificate, but I lost it, or some kind of baloney or malarkey. So, you get the muscle heads. And they said, we're going into the woods with a backpack. Okay, what type of season? Any kind of season. Fine. I'll get a rifle. They get their gear and they can walk in the middle of a snowstorm. I say, bye, stupid. Okay? I've seen too many of those Rambo types or Batman in the Boondocks go out into the woods and try to rough it. And usually they come home whimpering and crying. They can make it. It's too hard. They didn't have the skills. They don't have the knowledge. It's a fantasy. Okay? So better wake up, folks. Okay? Bomb a rod and I'll take a house and I'll get after those back to earth preppers or back to the woods preppers or farm preppers or island prepper. Again with the fantasy. All right, if you're roaming around with a backpack and looking crazy, wearing camo, you just painted a big red target on your butt. And anybody who's normal will call either the cops or they'll take it on to themselves and shoot your dumb ass. Okay? Again, number 5. Again, back to the farm, back to the woods, back to inland. Okay, enough with this. Prepping's not that. Survival isn't that. It's a range skills. Okay, you have to have skills. You have to have proper gear. Not this, you know, you could buy my food bucket and you could survive off of it. No, you probably get diarrhea or craps, or you have too less of food for 2 people and half of your time you're starving to death. And a lot of you don't want to eat the local cuisine. Uncle Allen can eat anything. All right? I had potatoes and pig anuses. You just grind it, folks. Same thing, it's pork. But I eat stuff that normal people don't want to eat. Okay? So we go back again to the farm, the woods, island, whatever, million-year camping trip. They're out of their bloody minds. A lot of them are not prepared. A lot of them are not set up. The right truth. Reality check. All right? 47% right now are panicking because of the starvation and economic warfare. I warned you people since 2019. Stop peeing in the refrigerator. Okay? All these piles of food and yet no water. 47% food. How many percent of water? Less than 0. Most of them like, well, I got it in little bottles like this, Uncle Al. Or I get it from the tap. Or I got a Bunkie filter. Okay, where's your water source? I don't know. I'll get it from the pond right there. And I look at them like they're, go ahead, drink that water. It's green and chunky. Do you know what the homeless people have been doing it for last 2 years? And they're looking at me. No. Go drink that water right now. Put it through your Bunkie. But it's cloudy and chunky, Uncle Al. Go put some Clorox in it. It tastes funny. Yeah, because of all the urine and poo-poo in it. Okay, wake up, folks. It's like, this is why Uncle Al has a headache. Okay? 30% are total gearheads. We got our plastic food bucket. We got all these exotic guns and stuff. And you're going to see their heads on rebar. Because gear and EDC, 30% of these guys don't know how to use it. And they just think, well, I'm wearing this and that. And then finally somebody realized, you know, Uncle Al's right. We should wear a class 3 t-shirt bulletproof vest. I said this 5 years ago. Okay? It's a lot comfortable and nobody noticed it. Magic Prepper did a video that I got taken off, 600 videos taken off, and he's copied it. I walked into a convenience store wearing a bulletproof vest. Nobody ever noticed. Nobody really cared. And he did the exact same stupid video that YouTube took off my video. Okay? Because he could rack the numbers. He's one of those special people. Yeah, right. Okay? 30% gearheads. That's gear and EDC. I don't care. And all you're doing is, yes, I am a target. Please put bullets into my head. Because once they figure out you're roaming around there with a backpack and camouflage and doing all sorts of weird things, you just made yourself into the world's biggest target. There's a deer, there's a moose, and there's a gearhead or Back to the Earth or Rambo prepper or Batman and Boondocks prepper. Don't care. You're going to get shot. 20% are either two types. Fatso. Okay? Fatso prepper. Okay, seriously. You're 300 pounds and you got all this gear and you're going to lug it around. You're going to die of a heart attack. Like this one idiot was digging a bomb shelter. I could dig a bomb shelter. His wife found him in the bomb hole where the bomb shelter is. Died from a heart attack. Getting the bags of dirt into those stupid plastic bags. Yeah, Hubbles, have a heart attack. Okay? Or you got the guys working out in the gym. Yeah, we're working out in the gym. We got muscles. We're going to make it. All women's going to love us. Wait 3 weeks. I'm hungry. Somebody feed me. Again, those guys I'm going to raid someplace. I'm going to be a looter. Then you hear a gunshot and the dumbass is dead. Okay? You don't think, well, I could loot people. I'm a better shot. Famous last words. Even Custer wouldn't say that something stupid. You will get shot. All right? So you better make a good plan and stop being a musclehead. Muscles won't get you anywhere, and it won't pick up the ladies. And the ladies you do pick up, I would stay away from them. They have mental problems worse than you. Okay? That's 97% of the new preppers. Okay, this is why Chicago is going to get nuked out of oblivion. Of course, I don't live near Chicago or Ontario, Canada. Sorry, folks. That's the truth. You're getting a 2-for-1 today. So like I said, folks, think about it. Be nice. Be nice to your neighbors. Think of what you're doing for prepping or how to be prepared. A lot of you only had short segments of adventures, not long term. We're talking from anywhere from a week to 2 years. All right? It can be worse. And I did warn everybody. And the biggest thing you have to worry right now is surviving the rough summer and getting ready for the dark winter. Let me get my pen out. Okay, folks, the long winter is over. We're in the rough summer. Okay, next is the dark winter. The longer you keep Captain Crazy in office, worse it gets. I'm kind of tired. I know this is a long video. Sorry about this. But it has to be spoken. All right? You have to prepare for the long winter. It's 6 months of hell. Starts in 2022 and lasts until 2023. You think this winter was bad? Wait until next year. It's going to be a lot worse, a lot drier. And then you're like, how much snow is in the backyard? Oh, it's 4 meters. You could dig it out. And I'll see you later. I'll be seeing you. Do something good for your neighbors. Do something good for your fellow man. Try to help out. You only got 2 weeks, and then the fun and games of the rough summer starts. Okay? And I'll be seeing you. You have a nice evening. Hopefully I'll do something in the morning, but I'm kind of tired, and I'm helping more people out. Okay, and I got to talk to the bank because I got to cash 3 different checks. And it's going to be fun. I hate India Casino sometimes. Bye now.